Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central character.
Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Takes the shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Haaland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on.
Totti is wide and looking to get onto the...
Oh, what a mistake!
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Kukçu. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Threads one in. Haaland. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Haaland. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done...
And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Good ball over the top.
Now it's Mbappe. Adams looking for options for movement. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball.
And a chance!
They want to be quick to recover this. That has not gone well. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a searching pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in. Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's in on goal. Now that looks a decent ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's going for goal!
Hernandez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Could be danger here. Now there's a big chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Gabriel calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. Hernandez. That's been cut out, well played. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Haaland! Good ball, good take. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por...
Whistle
el
goes,
dorsal 8.
and we start the second half. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get onto this? Header! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hazard. Oh, it's come loose. There will be a throw-in. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, some tackle that. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that is expertly dealt with. Knocks it into space. Adams gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now this could be a chance. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but it's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. They've played it short, and here's Beckham. And it's Kukçu, couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe, and the through ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked it up out wide. Danger averted for now. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. to increase the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
A case now of complete control. Pullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 4. Cambio de jugadores.
He's not got that quite right. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Haaland. Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That pass isn't the best.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Totti. Palmer. Bullet. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bullet play. And one more try. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That ball looks a good one. This ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, there's a man in the way. Palmer. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Madrid are almost home and dry now. That's a shade optimistic. Wilshere. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van der Vaart. He's... Van der Vaart! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Wilshere! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Well, they've got it again. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Kukçu. Palmer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And already we're underway here. Danny Olmo! Bellingham going full tilt down the left. He has found the way through. Valverde, that's really nicely played. Endrick. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Al-Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Balde, Barcelona finding their passes. And that's a dangerous ball. It's a really well-measured ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rafinha. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Balde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't...
He's going for goal! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been slung wide. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Rodrigo bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Fermin. And here's the chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Araujo, De Jong, Fermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tchouaméni, and it's Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A decent chance! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chouameni. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
And he's had a hit! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Knocks it into space. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Deep into stoppage time. Think through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Chouameni. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's won, tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his...
A header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mendy gets rid without sophistication. Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. Always onto this. Kubasi. That looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the run. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Plays it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Endrick. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that has been clubbed away. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rodrigo.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. Carvajal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Lewandowski. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We
9.
have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Serán sustituidos por el
He is
dorsal
starved
7,
of space and
el dorsal
time.
12,
Rudiger
el
spots
dorsal
it
22,
and intercepts.
el dorsal 21,
And he's
el
managed to
dorsal
get
10.
free.
Cambio de jugadores.
In comes the corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Rodrigo goes short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Quick look, then plays it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Mendy. He's through here. And now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. That's the keeper's ball. Threads one in. Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rashford gets into a good position.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tries to pass it through. I think we're just about done here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Habrá
Kubasi.
un minuto de descuento.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument.
Madrid
Looking...
He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Hernandez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Looking for options for movement.
Oh, that's ambitious.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ambitious ball here.
Oh, that's clever.
He's cut it out.
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez
Gets into some space.
He's having a shot!
Oh, and one more try! Now, who's going to be first?
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kachu!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Neuer trying to keep this in.
Turns and goes back. Look at the...
Goes for a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright. It's there!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Marcó en el minuto 13 el dorsal 7.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, it looked promising for a moment,
But it came to nothing.
poor robust challenge.
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Aimed beyond the defence. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has been cleared. Cleared away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's heaved it away. Hernandez makes the interception. Great vision. And this is Totti. Shoots!
It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Adams wins the duel this time. That's a shade optimistic. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Oh, this looks sharp. Has a look and place it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through, it's what? Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckham plays it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Hernandez gathers from the goal kick. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Llorente, and they can counter here. And it's made its way to him. Cafu. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Good ball, good take. And he's worked it through. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they win it back again. Now it's Haaland. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Haaland. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Palmer. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been won straight back. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Se acaba el primer tiempo y la cosa marcha bien. Esperemos seguir disfrutando en la segunda parte. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
And the action is back on the way.
El dorsal 8.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu. And it's Totti. Beckham. Guardiola. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kukçu. Adams spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Adams. Palmer.
Cafu. Now it's Totti. Beckham. Hullet. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckham. And here's Lewandowski. Almost an hour gone. And this is Lewandowski. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Madrid are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance. He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And this is Totti. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Cross into... Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Adams calmly anticipates. Now it's Totti. Guardiola, who's on a run down the left wing. Van der Vaart in acres of space out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
No, he's overshot the green.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, Van Nistelrooy. El
Schneider.
dorsal 9, el dorsal 18, el dorsal
Rudiger
3.
can get it clear.
Serán sustituidos.
Just about within shooting range.
El dorsal 2.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, super find. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Totti. Chance, surely! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Looking to play him in. Azar. Now that's well seen too. Well timed, excellent interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid.
There's the shot! They've scored!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Lewandowski. And he plays one through. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard. What a throw in. Searching pass he's played there. That's a sharp pass. Upamecano is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bebeto. And Bebeto! He scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.